Live Life to the Fullest by Shirley H. Powell. One never knows what tomorrow will bring, so live life to the fullest today. Enjoy the treasures that God has given and never give in to dismay. Don't let the dark clouds get you down. Be happy and carefree in mind. Each cloud has a silver lining that each of you must find. Always look for the good in others and life will be happier for you. Goodness and love will always make dark skies seem brighter and blue. Love each other as God has loved you, and peace will be yours to share. Know that whatever tomorrow brings will find you safe in God's care. By Shirley H. Powell. Love by Emmett Fox. There is no difficulty that enough love will not conquer, no disease that enough love will not heal, no door that enough love will not open, no gulf that enough love will not bridge, no wall that enough love will not throw down, no sin that enough love will not redeem. It makes no difference how deeply seated the trouble, how hopeless the outlook, how muddled the tangle, how great the mistake. A sufficient realization of love will dissolve it all. If you only could love enough, you would be the happiest and most powerful being in the world. Now abideth faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13:13. A poem by Janindle Parker. Lord, my life is spent, what can I do? I'm so old and weak, I'm no use to you. But you know, He can use even me. If I just turn my life over to Him and wait and see. You know, I can call people and talk on the phone. You know, there are shut-in people who have to stay at home. We ladies get accused of loving to run our mouth. So why not talk to people who have to stay in the house? In the Bible, He spoke through a donkey, don't you see? Well, if He can do that, I guess He can use me. After I had a stroke and I thought I couldn't teach anymore. But He can teach me if I just open the door. Oh, how sweet the kids you are, you should see, for I love them and they love me. So I know the Lord can teach me as long as I live. I know He has plenty to give. Amen. My child. He came to my desk with a quivering lip. His lesson done. Dear teacher, have you a new sheet for me? I've spoiled this one. I took his sheet all spoiled and blotted and gave him a new one all unspotted. Into his troubled heart I cried, You'll do better this time, my child. I went to the throne with a troubled heart. The day was done. Dear master, have you a new day for me? I've spoiled this one. He took my day all spoiled and blotted and gave me a new one all unspotted. Into my troubled heart he cried, You'll do better this time, my child. My First Christmas by Doris McCoy. My first Christmas in heaven, oh, what a sight to behold. The walls are of jasper and the streets are pure gold. Don't be mad at me for leaving you in a world all alone, for I'm with the angels in my heavenly home. My mansion sits next door to Jesus. This is where I want to be. And oh, the beauty of heaven, what a sight to see. Jesus gave me a new body, and it is pain-free. Weep not this Christmas, my dear loved ones, for me not being there. Someday you'll be in heaven, and Christmas we will share. You will see your beautiful mansions prepared by the King. I will walk you down the streets of gold, and Christmas carols we will sing. So go on, celebrate Christmas this year, for your time is passing fast, and I'm riding here in heaven to welcome you home at last. You are dearly loved and greatly missed. Poem written by Doris McCoy. My Lord and I by Clay Harrison. My Lord and I are quite a team. There's nothing we can't do. For if I'm too weak to do it, He's there to pull me through. Sometimes I'm ready to give up, almost too weak to pray. But somehow He inspires me to fight another day. I always know I'm not alone. His love is everywhere. And although I cannot see Him, I feel His presence there. He sometimes speaks through a friend the words I need to hear. And when I cry out for comfort, they always lend an ear. Sometimes a certain Bible verse seems written just for me. It helps me to cope and gives me hope to be what I should be. My blessings have been many, my sorrows have been a few. My Lord and I are quite a team. There's nothing we can't do. By Clay Harrison. My Piano by Anna Claire Phillips. I love a piano. It's so very great. I think I will love it more and more every day. I can keep on learning because I'm smart and love the piano with all my heart. Even though it takes a while to learn it, it's more fun and more fun. Oh, how can I tell you how so very great it is. You'll just have to learn more and more each day, and you'll be so smart so you can share with anyone anywhere. And I know you will like it. You'll truly see. But you'll miss the best things if you don't have the touch. I know that you're very smart too, so I know you will try and learn more every day. You'll always have fun if you learn every day. I know you will find some really fun things, but if you don't learn, you'll never know how much fun it is to play the piano. Written by Anna Claire Phillips. Never Be Discouraged by Helen Steiner Rice. There is really nothing we need know or even try to understand if we refuse to be discouraged and trust God's guiding hand. So take heart and meet each minute with faith in God's great love, aware that every day of life is controlled by God above, and never dread tomorrow or what the future brings. Just pray for strength and courage and trust God in all things. And never grow discouraged. Be patient and just wait. For God never comes too early and He never comes too late. By Helen Steiner Rice. The Time of My Life by Grace E. Easley. I'm having the time of my life right now. The battle is almost won. My faith is strong and my conscience clear, and I've only just begun to know the peace He has promised me, the joy of a job well done. And I count my blessings along the way, and I thank Him for every one. I'm having the time of my life right now, for I never thought I'd be given a second chance such as the Lord has given me, to see with clearer eyes than I've ever seen before, to know that when I knock, His hand will open the door. How like a dream my old life seems so far within the past. I've traded foolish fantasies for the things I know will last, and I am strong within His strength and precious in His sight, accepting all His sins because His ways are always right. I'm having the time of my life right now because I've learned to share everything I do with God. Each minute I am here, for He alone can read my heart and know what is within. He makes all things wonderful because He is my friend. By Grace E. Easley. To my dad. To the dad who has loved me from my very first cry, whose love for me is bigger than the sky. To you, my coach, on the sidelines, always cheering my name, who taught me the honest way to play each game of life. To you, my dad, my teacher with answers to everything I have asked, who willingly serves all of his family through every little task. To my hero, my dad, who fixes broken things and injuries, the one, my dad, who always helps the ones in need. To my faithful and loving dad, who demonstrates strength in all situations. Dad, you are always present, you are always kind. A better father I couldn't find. You are loving, brave, and strong, and I'll love you my whole life long. I love you, Dad.